Low value men, according to modern day women. Low ranking, low value men, according to the modern day standard of the modern day woman. What's good? What's going on? Masking Post. Welcome to the channel. Let's talk about it. It's a crazy time we're living right now. It's a crazy time we're living right now because if you think about any society structure, any city structure, any country, you look at the laborers as of worth something. Okay, there's guys who are collecting the garbage. There's guys who are welding the rails. Okay, the train rails. There's welding involved in that. There's guys who are running the electrical cables for your trams and trains to run on. There's guys who are doing the plumbing for your toilets to be flushed. Now we live in a time where those men are lower level, according to the modern day woman. It's crazy because there's no such a time as the worst setup for women because here's what happens. When women come at men and say you're low level because you're an electrician, you're low level because you're a plumber, you're low level because you're a truck driver, you're low level, they want somebody who's an investor in finance. If you look at those sectors, the garbage industry, the waste industry, right? Transport, logistics, moving things. On the basic logical level, you understand that the men that do those things are greater in number than men who are in finance. Men that physically, because society needs practicality. There's certain industries, should things collapse, they wouldn't exist. Certain financial instruments that are sophisticated, they will not exist. Certain office jobs that will not exist that exist now. But there's certain fundamental, or if you want to use the term essential, a sewage guy, okay, bus driver, train driver, whatever you want to call it, these are practical men who are in high demand. And you may be surprised to find out that truck drivers, even plumbers and electricians, will be getting more money than a lawyer, but they're deemed as low level. What does that do for society? Well, unfortunately for women, not for men, these men, they go about their business because they're in demand, their skills are in demand. So they're not bored online arguing back and forth with women. They're busy doing things. When a plumber's done his job, he's at home sleeping and repeat. Now, when he gets a chance to be online, he sees women saying, "Oh, I don't want no plumber, I don't want no driver, I don't want this." From a woman that does not have anything substantial herself, and then in response, she says, "Oh, I want a man who's high value." So she goes ahead to define what high value is, and she goes, "He's a lawyer or whatever." She may not define that, but she sees herself with somebody wearing a suit and everything else, not knowing that people who are wearing this high visibility clothing are the ones making the money. Whether they're working oil rig or whether it's working on the ocean catching deep sea fishing, they're making the money. They're the ones making the money because their skills are irreplaceable. So now when these are the majority of men and they're listening to this rhetoric that women are putting out, that they're low level, these are the people who historically built homes, married the women, and gave legacies to their children, inheritances. Now, these are being classed in one lump as low level. These are ones who are faithful day in, day out. Okay, they're working with men. They're not some type of good-looking man in the office flirting with girls. No, these are men working with their hands, sweat day in and day out. And you can hear something more ungrateful than, "Oh, he's not high enough," or "he's not well dressed enough." That rhetoric that women have put in there, deeming these men who are the foundation to society. Without this men, any society will crumble. If you don't have welders, plumbers, electricians, truck drivers, backhoe operators, okay, handyman, you don't got a society. You could do without some. I'm not trying to dismiss the brothers that work collar jobs, but I'm just telling you that certain industries could disappear and society will carry on. But when you don't got guys to do the sewage or the electrician or the electrical work, you got a problem. And now when we got a bunch of women jumping on this nonsense rhetoric and saying that these are the low level men, and these men are like, "Okay, cool, I am low level." according to you. Let me go about my low levelness and just keep away from you. Because you got to be mindful, because that's why I see why a lot of men say women are like children. Because children do not move with the idea of consequence. A parent has to say, don't touch that stove, you're going to get burned. A parent has to emphasize that. Now, it seems that women want the same capacity to be able to be like, tell them that. But because they're grown, they're going to retaliate and the law is in their favor. But the truth is, man, you do not understand the consequences to your behavior. When you put out rhetoric saying these are low level men, according one of the women saying an electrician is low level, a truck driver is low level, a bus driver is low level, a forklift driver is low level. And these are the ones who are making sure that your Amazon delivery is being delivered on time. And they're low level to you. And the man you're looking for, he's already an office flirt. He's already in there. And when things go bad, you want guys that are about their hands. Now, when these men have heard it and they've stepped away, and then you want to engage in this idea of insult, it's not going to work, because when a man is cut, you don't want me? Okay, you don't. I'm low level, right? I'm a welder. I'm a mechanic. I'm a plumber. I'm a truck driver. I'm a bus driver. You don't want me? Okay. I'm low level. I'm a builder. I build homes. I'm low level. Okay, that's fine. Go find your. It's a bad situation. There's a storm on the horizon. It's already happening, but there's a storm on the horizon, and you cannot undo it. You cannot apologize for it. You can't say, "I'm sorry." Um, yeah, I know I said what I said, but I was just being childish. I was just playing. You don't get to do, because this stuff cuts in reality. Like, men have taken their own lives because of what women have said to them, what women have accused them of. So now you got a whole bunch of women unchecked online saying all types of stuff and saying these men that are foundational to society at low level. I work with some of the best guys who are builders, contractors. And I enjoy each different service. When you're remodeling a home, you enjoy when somebody comes in and does their best work. Roof tilers, and you consider these low level men. It's a sad time to be alive in a trade for women, because I'm telling you right now, there's a collapse coming on, and a lot of women be unprotected. Because a lot of men are checking out because they see this. I'm like, how dare you call me that? You don't even know my capacity. You don't know how long I've been working on this job for. I got savings, I got investments and everything. I'm all low level to you just because I'm not wearing an office and a suit and a jacket. You know, I've said enough. Go ahead, like and subscribe, and get the word out. Let's get the word out. Peace, love, and blessings.